Signore e signori, benvenuti.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So things are underway. Milan are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Odegaard! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he stop? Oh, what has happened here? And here's Messi. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
You know who I've got my eye on here, Peter? Dennis Bergkamp. He'll be performing all sorts of different roles out there. The focal point up front, the ball carrier, the link between the midfield and the attack.
A beautiful inventor, and he does it all, of course, with unmatched panache.
Yeah, a team player, through and through, and he's totally unselfish.
Bergkamp. It's come to nothing. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That is good alertness. Van Dijk. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he's there to belt it away. First quarter of an hour gone. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. He's got away. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Royce is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He's found a way through. Messi tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Barcelona! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Looking for the run. Odegaard. Deftly away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Caros espectadores, bem-vindos a este jogo.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence are constantly under pressure.
And that, I guess, is essential if you're going to play pressing football.
Well, that's right, as so many sides do these days. I hated playing against players like Luis Suarez. Not that too many met his standard in my time, but he just never let you rest, Peter. He was always around about you, and you knew he was going to pop up and cause you trouble at some stage, whether he was on the attack or whether he was defending.
And he's picked it up out wide. Ronaldo going after that. Bellingham. Probing pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Serginho. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And that is well cleared. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Delicate ball, and it needs... Bullish header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's been slipped through. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Some good work on the right flank here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Bellingham. Oh, they could break here. It's a searching pass. Well read, nice interception. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Vardiol. Distributed tidily. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Flashes it across. And that was very necessary. Messi. And reclaimed it in a trice. Cristiano Ronaldo. Approaching the half-hour mark. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Alexander-Arnold. Serginho. Bergkamp looking to be a menace in the final third. Shot could be on. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Kimmich. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that's been won straight back. Good take. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Kane does well to get it back. It's Kane! It's hit the upright. And now they can clear their lines. In by Messi. Terrific effort! The referee says that is that for the first half.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Barcelona looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. Down to business again. Royce. Guardiola. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Serginho. That has not gone well. Now that looks a decent ball. Van Dijk. Serginho. Now Bergkamp. Guardiola. Knocks it into space. Kane! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. In he goes again! Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. He's picked his way through. It's a good-looking delivery. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Barcelona clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
De Bruyne is flagged offside. Time and again they are repelled. And it's Royce. Swung over. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Serginho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi. Kimmich. Goes looking wide. Royce finding himself in space. So, third corner of the game. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Van Bommel. And it's De Bruyne. Great vision. Thinks about the shot. And that's going up front in a hurry. Bergkamp. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Fabian Ruiz running with intent. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's through here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Vardiol. Well, played right into his path. And this is De Bruyne. Can he finish? Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, easy pickings there. Played into space. He's gone direct here. Messi. And here's Suarez.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Bellingham. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Kimmich. Bergkamp has created one goal already. Vardiol. It's a promising position. Deftly away. And they're back on the ball again. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Tries from a long way out. Looking to play him in. Aimed beyond the defence. Delivers the ball. De Bruyne. Bellingham. Tries to play it through. And he's had it nicked away. Plays a sharp little ball here. Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, he's hit the bar! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Alexander-Arnold. 2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary. And we're done. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Kane voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says...
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
So it's down to business here. Barcelona must not lose.
The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Played back into the centre.
And this is Mohamed Salah.
That's a...
Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence are constantly under pressure.
And that, I guess, is essential if you're going to play pressing football.
Well, that's right, as so many sides do these days. I hated playing against players like Luis Suarez. Not that too many met his standard in my time, but he just never let you rest, Peter. He was always around about you, and you knew he was going to pop up and cause you...
Mohamed Salah!
Well, now it's a race.
Oh, what has happened here?
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Bergkamp. Back towards the middle. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And this is Bergkamp. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, there's the shot! In he goes again. Goal! Barcelona!
Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Donnarumma claims comfortably. Barcelona already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Great vision. Caught offside that time. Kimmich tries to play it through, pass somewhat off target. Rice gets on his bike and on the move. He might be in here.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card.
So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Messi!
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Azar.
He's through here. That has been cut short.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Toyama clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bergkamp.
Vardiol. Now, can they get him away?
And this is Mohamed Salah. Bergkamp. Real chance!
And that was struck with genuine force.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Se ruega al propietario de un deportivo azul localizado con matrícula capicúa que apure urgentemente el aparcamiento.
Barcelona are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a...
Backhand! Loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And again! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever skin in.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
So, a breakthrough already. He's picked his way through. Bergkamp. Mbappe. Lovely. And the shot! And yes, it's there! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
It's a promising position. And there's the shot! Great chance! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Not the most accurate pass. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Now it's Berbatov. Kimmich makes the interception. Bergkamp, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Yamal. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that was very necessary. Alexander-Arnold. He'll try from distance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
That has been cut short. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Donadoni. Donnarumma claims comfortable. And he cuts out the supply. Now that looks a decent ball. Donadoni! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Tries to pass it through. Shot could be on. Chance, surely! Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Approaching the half-hour mark. Now it's Kane. Played out towards the right wing. Knocks it into space. Real chance! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's in plenty of space here. Royce receives it in a wide position. Plays it in low. And he's taking no chances there. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Bergkamp. Howson. And Fermin. Berbatov. Can he get it through? And this is Inzaghi. And that is a little undercooked. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's gone for goal! And that will sail harmlessly past.
Barcelona are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
And this is Inzaghi. Alexander-Arnold.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Finish! Royce. And he's been shifted off it.
Minutos de descuento.
Vardiol. Bergkamp. And it's Bergkamp. Tries to play it through. Vardiol looking to receive it in space. And it's half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Buena suerte a todos.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Barcelona will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. So we're off again. Musiala, Mbappe, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Looking to play him in. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Bergkamp, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That has been slung wide. He is through here. That's good play. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Rudiger deals with that comfortably. Royce. Looking for options for movement. Foot in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that pass isn't the best. It's a really well-measured ball. Mbappe, well-timed, excellent interception. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he's whipped it across. Nice interception, well timed. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Royce. He's got away. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Oh, can he get onto this? And the keeper takes decisive action. What a throw in. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que no está permitido llevarse a casa los balones que vayan a parar a la grada.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There is an expectant air here in North London. The Emirates serving the embodiment of class, sophistication for its illustrious inhabitants. Up to 60,000 here, expecting the team to meet their expectation. Things already rolling.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation...
Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Mikel Merino gets it away. Kashima Antlers are looking to go forward now. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I really like the look of Merino here, Peter, because he's such an effective shield in front of the defence, and his main role will be to quash any threats from midfield. He'll then be looking to quickly get his team on the front foot, picking out those killer passes, which leads to so many chances.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Oh, cracking ball. Tries a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Messi plays it short, and he was alert to it. Shapes to shoot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Kashima Antlers really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Corner number 2 then. Messi goes short. Goes for a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Merino. He's in a great position here. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Aguero. Conte turns back here, probably the best option. Yamal powering forward here. Neither side yet able to find the net. Knocks it into space. Now that's well seen too. Merino, never out of the action for very long. Merino. Conte. Now it's Aguero. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Bergkamp. And Guardiol. Royce. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Barcelona have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. That's an excellent interception. Kashima Antlers have the chance to go the other way. Shot, surely! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bergkamp. Well-timed, excellent interception. Merino. Now it's Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Akanji is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. So this the chance to fire his team in front. He scores for sure! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Number 10.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's Marino. Now it's Mbappe. Yamal driving through the middle. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Salah looking to play him in. He's being urged to shoot. He's having a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hernandez. Now it's Messi. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Merino.
Have been indicated.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Marino. Akanji. And here's Mbappe. And here's Yamal. And the referee has blown for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Barcelona just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. So off we go again. Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal. De Jong. Bergkamp quietly revving up. Bergkamp. Nice interception, well timed. That's a good run down the left. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Swung over. No way through there. Conte. And Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Marino.
Marino really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's managed to get free.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Kante gets a foot in here. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Over to the right flank. Almost an hour gone. Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Mohamed Salah. And it's Salah! Oh, it's come loose. And he's quick to get rid. Cross from Odegaard. Oh, good effort! It's anyone's ball now. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Now, can they get him away?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Merino, Mbappe, Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Space for him to turn and look. Caught offside that time. Yamal, the man with such great vision. Oh, that is a good ball to Mbappe! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. So, third quarter of the game. They've played it short. Now it's Messi. Very nicely done. Succumbs to the pressure.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Conte. Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Can he finish? And it's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Kylian Mbappe. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9, Martin Odegaard. Number 17, Frankie de Jong. Coming on the field. Number 13.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So they have it all to do again.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Now this could be a chance. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Akanji. And it's Modric. Time added on will be 2 minutes. It's Modric! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Substitution for Kashima Antlers. Number 19,
Lamine Yamal. Number 11, Kylian Mbappe. Coming on the field. Number 23, number 25.
Towering header! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.
Please join me.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall balance of things...
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is...
Oh, great leap! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Vardio. That's headed upfield. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Ødegaard gets a foot in here. Bergkamp. Ødegaard aims beyond the defence. Maldini cuts out the pass. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He has found the way through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Luis Suarez with the cross. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Colomboani. Oh, they could break here. And it's Neymar. This one, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, now, oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance to... Oh, good climb! Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He is through here. Vardiol receives it in a wide position. Azar, a player who needs no introduction. And here's Colomboani. It's a threat. Colomboani! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Colomboani clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Cerezo Osaka have the chance to go the other way. That has been slung wide.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pass somewhat off target. Looking to play him in. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hoisted it. Terrific effort! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Cerezo Osaka really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though. Pretty robust defending.
15 minutes till half-time. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. And he's being shifted off it. Colomboani. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I guess...
Big chance! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Yeah, and I don't think there was much wrong with his vision, nor his decision-making. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Colomboani. And it's Azar. Lovely bit of skill. Can he get on the end of this? It's a pretty loose pass. Vardiol. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Swung over. Royce. And Guardiol. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Delivered low. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain... It's Bergkamp! Neymar.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Well read, nice interception. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. The second half is up and running. Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal.
Suarez clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Out towards the flank. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that's going right the way across. And it's Hazard.
Cerezo Osaka definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Luis Suarez. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a good ball out wide. He'd have done well to reach that. Maldini has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Barcelona just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And here's Messi. And it's Bergkamp. Oh, that's delightful. He's got away. That'll be a throw-in. Guardiol gets across to intercept that.
Cerezo Osaka really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Spread out to the left. Hazard, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Oh, now he can run away with it. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
He's on it. Can he get away? Neymar. Hazard.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Knocks it into space. Just about up to 75 minutes. And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Threads one in, and it's been played through. Cristiano Ronaldo, he's found a way through. Ronaldo proves just a little bit too strong. And this is Neymar.
Taken back almost at once.
He's having a shot! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Now that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
El dorsal 11 será sustituido por el dorsal 6.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Looking for options for movement. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And that has left him in a heap. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9 será reemplazado por el dorsal 13.
I think we're just about done here. Now it's Messi, and it's made its way to him. He's picked his way through. Bullet never out of the action for very long.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Colomwani. Now it's Colomwani.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And the shot's on here. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Colomwani claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Barcelona can seal the deal here and now. A win guarantees promotion, and their loyal following will settle for nothing less. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Barcelona must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. And here's Kamada, and here's Messi. Now it's Bellingham. Chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Salah. Now it's Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Odegaard, nicely spread. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's there to get it away. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is Messi. He's picked his way through. And the shot! And that was struck with genuine force.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
And here's Kamada. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's Hazard! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Hazard just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's had it nicked away. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Kamada conjures time and space where few can. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well read, and the danger is averted. Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's Musiala. More and more pressure on the ball here. Bergkamp. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Royce. It's Kimmich. Engages and forces him off the ball. Bellingham was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Royce. Kimmich. Guardiola. It's Kimmich. Distributed tidily. Mohamed Salah has it out wide and in space. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper has taken decisive action. There's the shot! And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Hazard. And this is Hazard. Shot at goal! It's in! And we have liftoff! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Tottenham are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now it's Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Musiala, nicely aimed pass. Alexander-Arnold. He's on it, can he get away? Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
There will be
And
one
here's
minute at a
Mbappe,
time.
he can run onto that. Shoots! And that signals the end of the first period.
Please join me in
No shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Barcelona trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we are back on the way.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Bergkamp clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's a key interception. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Kimmich. Now Bergkamp. Looking to play him in. Rudiger. No, again there's no way through. Kimmich. Odegaard. Mbappe. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Hazard. Odegaard. Alexander-Arnold. Space for him to turn and look. Can he latch on to this? And he's there to deal with it. Picks out decent chance! Oh, it's gone in! Oh, huge goal! Massive goal! They hit the reset button and we're back where we were. That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
It's starting to look very... Bullish header! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tottenham are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And he shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Bellingham gets flagged offside.
Substitution for Tottenham. Number 11.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Oh, it's Bergkamp. Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. And this is Ronaldo. Always goal side. Musiala. Well, what about it? This is going right to the wire. And this is Ronaldo. And he's got the beating of his man. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Neymar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great ball if he can get there. Kamada! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Now it's Bergkamp. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's fabulous. Drills one in.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That is good alertness. Neymar, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Alexander-Arnold. Kimmich. Looking for options for movement. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
In towards the back stick. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Hazard. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Mbappe. Plays a sharp little ball here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance for a shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Tottenham look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
That's it, the referee says enough. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose.
Please be made aware that
So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slug.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. Barcelona with just one principal objective. 90 minutes, and the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bergkamp. Cahill deals with that comfortably. That ball looks a good one. Aguero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for a runner. Rudiger cuts it out. Sends it crossfield. Ball is over the line. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's there to retrieve it. Looking for the run. Cahill calmly anticipates. Grimaldo getting forward. Pass is just off target.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as quite an achievement.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Threads one in. Can he get it through? That's been slipped through. Tries a shot! Goal! Spain! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Spain have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Cahill has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Koundé carries the ball down the right. Oh, nice touch. Foot in. They get a throw in. Looking to play him in. Bardiol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Header! It's come back out to him. It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Spain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Hazard. Showing great feet there. Ball swung in. Spread out to the left. Royce. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? Mbappe! And he's undercooked that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ødegaard. He's looking wide. Royce finding himself in space. Oh, super ball. Aguero never out of the action for very long. And it's Bergkamp. Ødegaard. No, it's come to nothing. Quality ball. Santos. Played down the flank. He's in plenty of space here. Saka. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Showing good feet. Now it's Ødegaard. He's going for goal! Good strike, quite an alarm. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10 será sustituido por el dorsal 8, Messi.
We're on the move again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Space for him to turn and look. Alexander-Arnold, he's on it, can he get away? Aguero is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Oh, he's having a go! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Lavia. Ferdinand. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
No, that's been intercepted. Royce touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
That has been cut short. Koundé has found the net here, of course. And he's managed to gift it back. And it's Ødegaard. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Rafinha. Cross to the back post.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Royce. Bergkamp. Now it's Messi.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's found a way through.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Odegaard. Koundé. For Palmer. Stood up well to him there. Guardiola powering forward here. Guardiola ploughing through the middle. Now, can they get him away? Deftly away.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 22.
Aguero gets it away. Messi. Oh, he's been caught napping. Plays it in. Goes for a shot!
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19 será sustituido por el dorsal 11.
Almost 70. Oh, what a mistake! Played into the box. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Odegaard. And that's a good ball. Looking for options for movement. And this is Hazard.
This is the time you need that pace.
Hazard couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Tries to pass it through. Suarez finds himself offside.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And back to the keeper they go. Neuer, dominant, commanding, a true colossus between the posts. Hazard. Now who's going to be first to this? That's very neat. Quick look, thought about cutting it. Getting up there! He will be livid with himself.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
So here comes a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Santos. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Grimaldo, spread neatly. Musiala does well not to be outdone there. Saka, some good work on the right flank here. He has found a way through. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Alexander-Arnold having a look. Saka. Bullish header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Saka is offering a wry smile there. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's found a way through. So much time and space here. That is a brilliant interception. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
En el marcador está a punto de...
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Barcelona with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against the... And he shoots!
Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard.
Focal point for any team he plays in.
Yeah, I suspect he may be deployed as a more...
Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Arsenal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
So, a breakthrough already. Alexander-Arnold. Serginho. It's Kimmich. Bergkamp. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Koundé cuts it out. Bergkamp. And it's Serginho. And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Alexander-Arnold, and that's played in low. And he's taking no chances there.
Messi. Koundé. Now it's Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And that's a... He's having a shot! Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's decided to go for it. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Can he get on the end of this? Ah, such a clever touch. Lofted in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Bergkamp. And it's gone back to the keeper. Bergkamp quietly revving up. Barcelona are behind here despite their domination of possession. Now it's Aguero, nicely spread. And he's managed to get free. Messi. And that could well leave a mark. He's rising! Oh, crossbar! And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. Seaman. 15 minutes till half-time. He's had it taken off him. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gerrard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Kubo, Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance, surely! And that's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Aguero! Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that has put paid to that. He is through here. Messi. So much time and... He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Lionel Messi.
A case now of complete control.
Lionel Messi.
Bergkamp. That's a nicely shaped ball. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Now it's Aguero.
Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but Cristiano Ronaldo, he's through on goal here. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. We're on the move again. Barcelona not having the rub of the green at the moment. They are trailing. Royce has the space to scheme. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's played it in low. That has been knocked clear. Kubo. Tonali for Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Bergkamp. Mbappe! And he's made sure that's not getting through. Tonali. And it's Kubo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. It's Kimmich. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Aguero. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Serginho. And the through ball. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Kubo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Goes for a shot! It's in! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So could they be onto something here? Messi. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Bergkamp. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And he's being shifted off it. Now, can they get him away? They're urging it. Tries a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Gerrard. Bergkamp going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being...
And the shot! Dispatched clinically. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
And yes, it's him again. All of a sudden we have a game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Number 7, Joshua Kimmich. Coming on to
Barcelona have their second corner now.
Declan Rice.
Messi getting this one clear. it. No, not the best of headers.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
"75 minutes played. Raul showing great feet there. Oh, nice touch. Barcelona keep calm in the face of danger.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Bergkamp played out to the left flank. Looking to play him in. Here comes the cross. And that is well cleared. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Raul always looking for that half a chance.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Oh, it's Raul. Oh, that's a fine interception. Just 5 minutes left. And it's Messi. Bergkamp. Knocks it into space.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Raul. Bergkamp.
3 minutes
That has been slung wide. Cross needs to be good. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Cleared away. And back in possession and ready to go again. That has been knocked clear. And time is up. Barcelona perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I...
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Barcelona must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Something rather special, Jim, isn't there, about Take Kubo's outrageous dribbling skills?
Yeah, the kind of player everyone loves to watch, Peter, myself included. There's much more to his game than just dribbling them.
So if you haven't seen him before, you're in for a treat.
Certainly are.
Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He leaps for it! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Kimmich. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Distributed tidily. Messi. Great ball and it's Aguero! It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? In towards the back stick. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. This for 1-0. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
And this is Aguero. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Messi. Kubo. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for options for movement. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And here's Mbappe. And he's well positioned here. Real chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Cabo Verde are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played, well played.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And claimed it back swiftly. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Can he get on the end of this? Royce. Oh, super ball. Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! His joy, his goal. He steals the moment. A horrible blip, a horrible blip. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Se puede ver información sobre los autobuses que nuestra ciudad pone a disposición de los espectadores. Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
There is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see...
Shapes to shoot! And again! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's quick to get rid. Threads one in.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gerrard. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a good ball out wide. And he's managed to get free. Oh, it's just a little long.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Couldn't squeeze it through. Yamal. Musiala does well to get it back. That's going wide left. Royce picks it up out wide. Royce. Oh, that's neat. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that looks a decent... There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Looking for options, for movement. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the keeper beats it away. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now it's Kubo. And it's Robertson. Well read, and the danger is averted. This is a promising build-up. Aguero takes a shot! And how good was that? He's got himself an absolute peach. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Barcelona, and the keeper's kick tries a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Yamal, Kubo, Rijkaard, Gerrard, Robertson has it in a wide position. Oh, good climb! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Ødegaard. And he's intervened well there. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well, this is a great chance! And he hits the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Mbappe, the pass is intercepted. Rudiger, Royce.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's made its way to him. Bergkamp! And it's half-time. Barcelona are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. Manchester United get the second half started.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the man...
Kubo! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete!
I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Manchester United have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Well, the fans don't seem too happy about that, and you can understand why. They had lots of the ball, but they were going nowhere with it. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Kubo. Now Mbappe. And it's Gerrard. And this is Aguero. Great vision. Mbappe. Decent chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, nice touch. And that was nowhere near his best. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Akanji is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. Rijkaard. That is Conte. Now Costa Curta. Yamal, who's set up one goal so far. Mbappe. Knocks it into space. And that is expertly dealt with. Bergkamp. Guardiola. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their...
Oh, what a mistake!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Rudiger gets over and intercepts. And the shot's on here. He won't be happy with that one. Spread out to the left. That's where it came from. Nicely shaped ball, and he was alert to it.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Gerrard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and this is Aguero. Bergkamp did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
That is a great pick out. And he's found a way past. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So we have movement on both benches. Manchester United go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And that's played in low. Oh no, this does not look good. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Conte. Alvarez. Robertson. Now it's Bellingham. Alvarez. Alvarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Alvarez.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rijkaard calmly anticipates, looking to play him in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bellingham. Alvarez, and he was quick to react. And the number on the board is 3. Gavi. That's that, the end. Barcelona played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think their words you associate...
Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, it's always that bit tougher for a keeper when the underside of the crossbar is in play.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Bergkamp Will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Seedorf. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's being shifted off it. Royce. Yaya Toure. Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's Aguero! Fantastic! That is classic Kun Aguero! A finish right from the top draw. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Serginho stood his ground strongly, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham might just make this. And it's Royce. That ball looks a good one. Varane deals with that comfortably. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Alexander-Arnold finds himself offside. Courtois claims comfortable. Zanetti spots it and intercepts. He won't be happy with that one. Serginho. Now it's Bergkamp.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Pass is just off target. Yaya Toure. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, it's big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's been drilled in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Tries to pass it through. Musiala cuts out the pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This looks promising.
Zaragoza definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy. There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Musiala into the channel. Not the most accurate pass. No, he's not getting past him there. That's a shade optimistic. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, what has happened here? And the finish! And no mistake. They are purring, truly purring. And that is indeed the final act. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Gets us going once more.
Barcelona really have played into their opponent's hands here, Pete.
Aguero! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's a good run down the left. And it's Bergkamp. Bergkamp going face-to-face with his great rival. Rudiger. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire.
It's Neymar! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That was not gone well. Turan. Played out towards the right wing. And this is Ibrahimovic. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be...
Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, super ball. Real chance! And that's a tiny finish. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Barcelona get their goal, a bit of respectability restored. Oh, now he can run away with it. Zaragoza are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Zanetti, the man synonymous with solidity. Now it's Aguero. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Now this could be a chance. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Bellingham getting this one clear. Zaragoza have the chance to go the other way. Aguero. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Succumbs to the pressure. Rudiger. And that has left him in a heap. That has been slung wide. He is through here. Royce with the cross. De Jong. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And the counter is on. Can he get it through? That's been slipped through. Guardiola. Looking for the run. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That's a sharp pass. Guardiola making good progress. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Rudiger. And the shot! And reclaimed it in a trice. Thuram. Seedorf. And he's gone backward here. Bergkamp. Rudiger.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 27, el dorsal 22, el dorsal 10.
Varane clears it away.
El dorsal 13, el dorsal 18.
Nicely shaped ball.
14.
It's a pretty loose pass. Rudiger, Kane, oh, well played.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Guardiola. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Barcelona with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Barcelona have their third corner. Thuram attempts it. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything.
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way.
Hidetoshi Nakata, I think, will be an interesting player to watch in this, Peter. A great all-round midfielder who loves to just hold those central positions.
And a trailblazer, one of those modern-day playmakers, all action,
covers so much ground, doesn't he? More than just a number 10.
He does. I mean, he does so many things well in his game that he's respected throughout the world.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And here's Messi. Great vision. And it's been played through. Diaz wants to run onto this. Spread it left. Now it's Royce. And it's Bergkamp. He's found space here. Oh, well played. Nakata tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. A lot of space ahead of him. Takes a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Nakata. Bergkamp. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's got away. Diaz. Tries a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And we have liftoff. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Big chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Alexander-Arnold.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Threads one in. Bergkamp. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Barcelona have a free kick. Alexander-Arnold taking charge of the dead ball. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Nakata has ended up in no man's land. Bergkamp. And Guardiol. And it's Bergkamp. Royce looking to receive it in space. He's had a shot!
Borussia Dortmund really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Nakata. Good read, needed to be. Great defending, strong and determined. Nakata. Rashford. And it's in! Oh, but the flag's up.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Over to the right flank. He is through here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe. Nakata. Rashford. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let...
Totti! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Totti clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Vicious ball here. Good ball over the top.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
That'll be a throw-in. And it's Nakata. Now it's Mbappe. Serginho, spread to the right. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. And it's Serginho. And he's had a shot! Keeper has taken decisive action. There's the shot! This time surely! And that's a tidy finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's the end of the first 45. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Played out towards the right wing. Messi chasing after it. Another throw-in. And it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Zanetti gets a foot in here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now, can they get him away? Rashford. He's found a way through. Nakata. Mbappe. Bergkamp.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Mbappe, chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Oh, that was vital. Odo is always looking to play quality balls, looking to play him in. Rashford providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Cisco! And that's in. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, I just think it was really good movement, but I think a couple of defenders got caught ball watching there when they should have been picking up the danger man.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 7.
So we have movement on both benches. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And back it goes. No, that pass isn't the best. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a searching pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Royce picks it up out wide. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 30.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
He's rising!
Marcus Rashford.
Harmlessly
Coming on
behind.
the field, number 22, Gabriel Batistuta. Number 6, Lamine Yamal.
He's looking wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest. And the finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Serginho. Number 7, Joshua Kimmich. Coming on the field, number 13.
75 minutes played.
Number
Rudiger
6,
makes the interception.
Declan Rice.
Nicely weighted ball. And this is Kane. He has found the way through. Looking for the run.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's Conte. Knocks it out wide. Here comes the cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. That's a throw. And he's managed to get free. Oh, nice touch. Nicely spread. Otto has it out wide and shoots! Foot in. And here's Batistuta. Bergkamp. Into the last 5 minutes. That's a good foot in there. Knocks it into space. Now this could be a chance. He's shifting through the gears here. That's an excellent interception. Otto.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Can he get it through? It's a promising position. He's picked his way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Now here's the delivery. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a sweeping cross. Chanatip. And that signals the end. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Barcelona can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is...
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just the destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Neuer sends that a long way. And they're back on the ball again. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. The ball goes in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Threads one in. Oh, that's a key interception. That has not gone well. And here's Mbappe. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Hazard. Now it's Messi. That'll be a throw. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That is a great pick out. Oh, super ball. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Bergkamp. He's a sharp little ball here. Now that looks a decent ball. Delivers with a header! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Bergkamp. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's picked his way. It's Hazard! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he...
Real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Serginho. And that is well cleared.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Neymar! It's hit the crossbar. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And here's Mbappe. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Hazard. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Picks out, takes a shot! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely...
Tries a shot! Now it's Messi. Serginho. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Rodri cuts it out. Messi. And they can counter here. And he's managed to get free.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, well played. That has been slung wide. Now it's Royce. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's a threatening ball. Messi. Big chance! And he hits the net. And deep into first half stoppage time. And that is all they have time for. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we are back on the way.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Thuram makes the interception. Oh, they could break here. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's there to retrieve it. Looking to play him in. He has found the way through. Oh, he's played it in low. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, it's come loose. Serginho. Oh, super find. He's found the way through. That is a brilliant interception. Messi. Here's Vieira. Played into space out wide. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. It's Neymar! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? In towards the back stick.
Manchester clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Gavi. And he was quick to react. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Decent chance! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
It'll be a throw-in. Neymar! Oh, he's hit the bar! Cristiano, terrific effort! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Aimed beyond the defence. Musiala, Serginho. No, that's been intercepted. Rodri. Neymar gets his head on it! No, not the best of headers.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Royce, and it's Bergkamp. Great vision, and here's the chance to counter. That looks a good ball through, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. Musiala kept his eye on it, and he's there. Half an hour gone in the second half. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Messi. Serginho.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Mbappe finding himself in space. Pinches it off him. Knocks it into space. And he's certainly on... Oh, good climb! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
That's an shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So now the difference is 3. Not the most accurate pass. And he welcomes it in. He's beaten the last. It's Neymar! Always going over the top. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Vardiol. And Alexander-Arnold. Chanatip. And it's Ødegaard. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Looking for the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Musiala. Nice looking ball. He's found space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Chanatip. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen...